When we do kind of both look at the situation and decide that from a timing perspective, this was sort of the right time for Roadzen to take this big springboard move into the public markets and go public?
Firstly, I think we have a meeting of minds with Vahana on this thesis that Indian technology companies are ready for prime time on the global stage. We think this is an important thesis, and I personally believe in it. The last generation of very large $50, $100 billion Indian tech companies were built like Tata Consultancy Services or TCS, HCL, Infosys, but they were built as back office solutions. But we think that, the talent in the country, it produces the number one engineers in the world, great researchers. But what we are giving them an opportunity to do is to be at the forefront of a massive industry and not just do back office work. And so this kind of thesis that the Vahana team had, really, we had a meeting of minds on this. So that was, I think, the first place where we said, look, this is a possibility and we should consider it. The second key thing was Roadzen. I think we always saw a future as an independent public company. We work with global insurers, global car makers, reinsurers, and you cannot be a subsidiary of one of these to be able to make the kind of impact we see for ourselves. And lastly, I think we've been strong on M&A. We think that the public market currency will be very valuable for us as we move into doing smaller and larger deals. And that NASDAQ is a place where, the world's best technology companies are listed, and we want to be amongst the greats and, make a case for ourselves. So we think those were kind of the main reasons we saw that a merger with Vahana would be beneficial for Roadzen moving forward.
Yeah, a couple other things to mention. The story that we're coming to market with is really unique. There's a lot of rightfully so earned negativity around some of the companies that have been brought to market, both on the IPO side, but especially with SPACs, especially in the form of companies that don't have any earnings, that the revenues on the come, all those kinds of cases that are out there. We're coming to market with a deal that is authentic enterprise AI. There's not a lot of AI stories out there that are like this one. It's transformative. There's the big stories that everyone is talking about, but we've got one that's really interesting and deep. The pace of growth that Roadzen is incurring is phenomenal. The company's 8 years old and it's doubling more so historically, and we're expecting that, and we feel very good about our ability to meet those kinds of numbers. And lastly, we've taken a long-term view on this company. The SPAC has been working with, Vahan has been working with the company for a year and a half, getting them prepared to be a public company. And the markets have, good periods and bad periods. We're taking a long-term view. The pricing on this deal is deeply discounted to its comps in a very meaningful way. And all that's coming together for a reason. Is this company is going to be able to excel and achieve the global story that it's going to have. It's going to be able to do it better as a public entity. And so everything we've done is meant to bring it to that state and to support it and to have it be a long-term success story.